So in this video, I'm going to talk about graphically adding or subtracting the complex numbers, which are imaginary part and real part, and plot it in the coordinate plane. And the question asks us plot z of 1 minus c of 2. So this is clearly where you can see it, it is clearly different with the normal coordinates plane, which was the normal coordinate plane, which was the x value, all the real value of x value, and all the real part of the y coordinate. But it's different right over here. Instead of x value, it is all real value, and instead of y value, it is all imaginary parts. So if we make it in an expression, it says plot z of 1 minus z of 2. So z of 1, if you look at this coordinate, so if you write z of 1 is equal to, the coordinate is, let's see, the x, the vertical line, the horizontal line is real part, so the real part is equal to -7, comma, the imaginary part, which is the vertical line, which is equal to 1. And this coordinate, this point right over here, is staying in the second quadrant, which the x value is negative and which is the y value is positive right over here in this case. So if you look at the second coordinate, second point, which is z of 2, z of 2 is equal to, if you look at the real value, it is equal to 1, comma, the imaginary part, which is -3. So we can simplify these expressions right over here by subtracting z of 1 minus z of 2. So z of 1 minus z of 2, which is equal to -7 plus 1 I. It will be I, because it is the short sign of imaginary number. And for the z of 2, it is minus 1 plus -3i. And we have learned that we can only simplify like adding or subtracting with the only like terms. So if you subtract it, it's going to be equal to, let's see, for the -7 minus 1, we're going to be equal to -8 plus, if there is a horizontal plane, that 1i, which is just I, minus 3i, which we're gonna be 1i plus 3i, because if there's negative, you'll turn to positive, so plus 4i. And we could have make into the form a plus bi. We can make it into that form, which a, right over here, which a is equal to the real part, and for bi right over here, which is equal to imaginary part. So we could have made it into this form right over here. But the question asks us not just finding the value, it says plot it. So if we say that the real part is -8, so I will graph in -8 right over here. It starts from here, this point right over here. And for the imaginary part, it is equal to 4i, which is just equal to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right over here. Here is the question right over here. This is our point. So we could have found the coordinate using the we could have found the coordinate, and we could have also solved for these expressions, which is kind of equations, and we could make it into the basic form, which is a plus bi, and we are done.